Welcome everybody to the Dot Video Show with Jesse Miller. Welcome to my studio audience. Thank you guys for making it out here. We appreciate you showing up every month. Welcome to our millions and billions of internet viewers. Welcome to the trillions more of you watching on your iPhones and iPads. It's great to see you here. Thanks for joining us. Tonight's show is totally awesome, as per usual, but it's extra totally awesome tonight. 4 very awesome segments. We're going to start out joined with a live interview from Andy Shipsides, all the way from New York City, Able Cinetech. Then we'll show off the awesome and inexpensive Sackler Ace tripod. We've never seen so much response from our email blasts as we have on the Sackler Ace tripod. Next, the Sound Devices 788T multi-track recorder. And finally, we've got a guest in the studio with a reality series premiering on the CW network in 2 weeks. We're going to be joined by Beach Pictures' Adrian Bashuk, so stick around for the end of the show. We're going to pick his brain and find out what it's like to be at the top of the production pyramid. All right? And now, to start the show, it is my great honor to invite live via Skype from Able Cinetech in New York City, Mr. Andy Shipsides. Andy. Hello, Andy. How you doing today?
Very good. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. You guys keeping warm in New York?
Oh yeah, it's a sunny 60 degrees here. It's nice,
right,
you know.
fantastic.
Not like Miami at all, you know.
No, so now you're not always from New York. Where are you native to?
I'm a Floridian, you know, to the core. Even though I'm very white now, you know.
All right.
Born and
So
raised
you didn't just grow up in Florida. Where did you go to college?
I went to UF.
You went to UF. You're a Gator.
Yeah.
All right. A lot of Gators in the audience tonight, especially out there in the internet world. And so, what took you from Florida to where was it? Georgia was next. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I went. Well, I was doing I had a computer engineering degree at UF, so very dorky, you know. And at the end of that, I decided that I wanted to do something very artistic, so I last minute switched over to filmmaking. Go figure. And I went to SCAD, Savannah College of Art and Design, and did the film program over there. So a short, you know, jump over from Gainesville to Savannah. So it was
so after film school in Savannah, you end up as like a first AC.
Right.
And you're in New York City.
Yeah.
Tell me what that experience was like.
Very, very, very cold. That was my.
Very cold.
Well,
all right.
You know, I forgot. Well, I didn't really realize that, you know, New York winters, standing outside all day, you know, as you know, with the camera is not very fun. You know, 30-degree weather consistently, you know, wasn't my thing. So I wanted to get away from that, or at least to have a job that I could stay inside most of the day. And so I looked up this company called Able Cine, which here I am now, and they brought me on as a tech, you know, to do some camera repair work type things.
You know, Able Cine is a pretty big deal. You guys have offices in New York City, in Los Angeles. Where else?
In Chicago as well. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, people often refer to you guys as the Midtown Video of New York.
That's right. Same here. Exactly. Midtown Able of Miami. That's right.
So you start out at Able as a technician, and now you're running your own department, right? Tell me about this.
Yeah, yeah. So I was a tech, and we did a lot of just educating our customers on on how the gear worked, because I knew how it worked because I was fixing it and working with it every day, and that sort of slowly transitioned into an actual department, a training department. And that's mostly because the technology grew so much and changed so fast. We just had to do these things to keep our customers informed. And over time, it just developed into a formalized thing. And I was the one spearheading the idea. And now it's a full-on department here at Able. So we go kind of classes all the time.
So you're also behind Able's video blogs and information outlet there. How's that working out? How's that doing for your digital presence?
Oh, it's great. You know, it was an idea that we came up with a couple of years ago when it was a big, you know, spearheading of mine to get this website up. And, you know, we have a lot of hits every day, thousands and thousands of hits a day, even more than double that during NAB time, you know. So it's very successful for us, and it's totally changed our sort of way of business almost. It's funny how that works, but it's very true. Yeah.
So you mentioned we share something in common. Your clients are constantly fighting to keep atop the wave of technology that shows up. And you know, as a support center, it's sort of our responsibility to keep everybody up to date. So in that vein, we've had the same question surface over and over today, and I'd like to ask your help on it, Andy.
Absolutely.
So you know, people are recording to external recorders to get more color space, more bit depth out of their cameras, right? So we're recording on a KeyPro, we're recording on a Pix 240, and you know, the most common codecs people are recording in is ProRes 422, Apple's ProRes, so that you can edit right away. But there are 4 flavors, right? 2 of them are 10-bit. 2 of them are 8-bit. So help me understand the value of recording at an 8-bit codec and when the value exists, when I should opt for a 10-bit codec.
Well, 8-bit, of course, has advantages in file size. And if you want to have a longer form recording, you're going to go 8-bit, generally because your files are going to be smaller. It has its limitations, though. You don't have to be a computer science major to understand this sort of stuff, but it kind of helps a little bit, Bits are, a weird idea, this bit thing. And the easy way to think of it is that you just take, it's a binary type idea, 2 to the 8th or 2 to the 10th describes how many, your sort of bit range, if you will.
But it has to do with color depth.
It's color depth. So 2 to the 8th is 256. We can think of that as 256 shades of gray in 8-bit, right, per color channel,
okay.
Which is around 16 million colors. It's a good amount of colors, But if you go to 10-bit, 2 to the 10th, 1,024 shades of gray per color channel. It's over 1 billion colors. So you have a lot more options.
Over 1 million billion colors, we like to say here.
Yes, a million. Yes. What is that?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So you have a lot more possibility of grading in post with the 10-bit compression. But you don't always need that.
Sometimes the decision is made for you, no?
Yeah, exactly. In some cameras, I have a fancy camera here, right here.
Oh, what do you got there?
No, that's right. There we go. So this is a 700. This is the FS 700. I'm just bragging now.
Is that the new HD slow-mo camera from Sony that nobody's even got yet?
That's right.
Thanks for showing off on our show, bro.
Mocking, but you'll have it there soon, I'm sure. Midtown. Abel is just, a bunch of jokers up here. Buy from Midtown.
But the point being, the output of this camera is 8 bits. So would it make any sense at all to record the output into 10-bit?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Yeah, no, not really. I mean, I always describe it as putting a small present in a big box. It's still a small present inside. It looks nice on the outside, but if the camera outputs an 8-bit compression, even though HDSDI is 10-bit by its nature, they're basically putting 8-bit into that, and you're recording that. So you're not really gaining anything in that scenario. So this camera, C300, the AF100, a lot of other cameras, they all did the same thing. They're all 8-bit outputs.
So bottom line, know your camera. If it's only putting out 8 bits, save yourself all the extra data storage. Record at ProRes 422 LT.
Yeah? Exactly. There you go.
Hey, Andy, it was such a pleasure to talk to you today. We really appreciate it. Come and join us on the show anytime, all right?
I'd love to. Thanks a lot for having me.
Thanks very much. Abel Cinetek, Andy Shipsides, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, buddy. All right. That was awesome.